sand, because you know you get this
We'd probably better sand it first and then take the
Is this
aerosol.
the finish you were thinking?
I'm
The sawn finish.
Yeah.
I mean, I have got, on one of the samples I've given no sand in, and on the other one I've given a light sand in to remove pencil marks and what have you, fabrication marks.
Well, it's a bandsawn surface, it's actually not bad. It's done on a resaw, not on a... It's very clean.
Well, I mean, the desire is that people know that this is wood.
Yes.
So,
yes.
you know, I mean,
yes,
you ask about
too much, it doesn't look like wood.
I don't really have a problem with the colour.
You don't?
No.
We'll just intersperse it so it doesn't all happen in a clump.
Okay, well that's good.
We can.
And if you put the irises on the outside, and like you say, if you're doing the foam on the inside, and that's as smooth as we can get it,
Well, there are two distinct approaches we can take to this, and we don't mind. Correct me if I speak out of turn, because Rob's actually the guy doing the work. I don't think it's a big issue which way we go. One, we can reference to centre lines, in which case you just ping a line down the centre of the beam, and everything is jointed and referenced off that centre line, like you'd lay the keel to a ship. And then it means that the variation is distributed equally inside and outside, so your irregularities are, uniformly placed. Or you reference to the inside, in which case the outside is going to be the funkiest bit, where it's going in and out.
No, I mean, I think that we...
Do we mind much which we...
Well, I've put a steel rule over probably 50 pieces, and we're going between 150 and 155 on the timbers, but most of them you can turn in one orientation to be nearer, so that it's about the 152, which was what
we were trying to make the breadth
and the discrepancy would be on the outside.
As uniform as possible, so we didn't...
Well, I think we would like the contrast to be outside to inside anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen the charring yet, but I think that's the hope, is that
it will be lost in the charring. You won't see it so much, any discrepancies where it's charred.
But you sort of have to... You walk into the museum and you find this black thing, and then you go inside and it's white.
We could possibly take a larger arris on the outer face, so that the discrepancies is more of a rate. I mean, whether you run a router down there and take a full groove off of the outer face.
You want to be careful though, Rob, because make it look very mannered.
I don't. Yeah.
And I think you should try and avoid that.
I agree.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, because the charring, you're not going that deep, are you? Is that?
You just don't want someone to come on and run the finger down an arris and get it and pick up a splinter.
The charring needs to be deep enough that you can clean it off and it's still there.
We did do a trial piece, but whether it achieves the same when we use the different torch. This was just with a plumbers.
I'm